listens to self-help books.
This one's a dating book.
I'm in there and I'm listening to like Meg Thee Stallion, like Bad Bunny, Maluma, and I'm like, ooh, trying to shape my legs. I'm like, yeah. Tiffany's like, and breathe. No, I actually have different things that I listen to for times of the day. So like in the morning, I listen to like music. Bye. And then in the nighttime when I shower, I listen to spa music. It's amazing. I highly recommend. I don't usually answer questions about my personal life, but I am very happy. Yeah. My zodiac sign, I'm on the cusp of a Virgo and a Libra. Sorry, I'm trying to see.
You can come in and tell me if it's too loud.
Okay, I'll just knock.
I probably won't hear you.
I think you will. Let's test it. Bye. My bedroom's like connected to the bathroom-ish. Like I share a wall with it. So I'm just gonna knock if she's making too much noise. What are you guys up to on this Monday night? Tiffany. Come here.
I'm naked. I feel
I'm sorry.
You're naked.
Tiffany.
Do it now.
Yeah, I'm going to as soon as I get off. I just want,
You can also get off and go back on.
Yeah, will you just bring me will you look at that email?
What email?
I'm really sorry.
What do you want me to do?
Just be like, yeah, I have it scheduled.
Okay.
For tonight. Beautiful eyes from your mom or your dad. Both of my parents have really, really, really light eyes. My dad has more of like greeny blue eyes, and then my mom has more like navy eyes. So I feel like if it makes sense.
So yes, I have it scheduled to go up tonight, XX?
Yeah. Is the email okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just ask? I'm sorry, no one can see you.
It's uncomfortable. When there's hundreds of people on the other side of the phone and I don't have clothes on.
Yeah, there you go. There's no
Did you sign it?
No, I didn't. Will you?
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Do I like Capricorns? I feel like every individual person is so different because it depends on your like rising and like all that stuff. So I feel like everybody is so different and unique. My lips are real. Do I love Aquarius? I do. I think Aquariuses are great. I actually have Aquarius in my rising, I think, or moon. They're one of those. I'm like Virgo, Aquarius, Scorpio, I think. Sorry guys, I was getting work emails, but because I'm on live, I couldn't do it on my phone, so I had to call my sister in to help me. Hey Beauty, can you say hi to me? Hi. You guys, this week is a really, really, really big week for work for me. We have some Ulti-World stuff. We're shooting the Ulti-World campaign this week. So there's like a lot going on right now. So I wanted to definitely come live when I had 20 minutes to do so, to make sure that I make time for you guys. What are you guys up to? Hi from Lithuania. Hi. I used to actually live with a couple people from Lithuania. You guys are all sending little hands. Hi. I am 23. I've never been to Portugal, but one day I will. I do not have an OnlyFans, no. Where have I traveled to? Well, luckily for my job, I get to travel to a lot of different places. My favorite places, I've literally like low-key forget some of the places, like to name off right now. But my favorite places I've been to were Bali. That was just like, I went in February, yeah. And I had the best time. I met some like friends that I will literally have forever. So I feel like Bali was definitely just like an amazing experience, and it literally came for me. A lot of awful things happened in February to me, and I was struggling with, like, I saw one of my neighbors unfortunately die very awfully, and I've been like struggling. I mean, I still do, because it was really scarring, but when all of that happened and I was there and I saw it all, and like a week later, I was like so scared, I was so sad, I was so like distraught still, and a week later my agent calls me and it's like, oh hey, you have a job in Bali, like can you go, blah blah. And I was like, wow, this trip came at the most beautiful time. Like the universe really had my back on that, because I got to really just like immerse myself in Bali and experience the culture and experience so many amazing things. So it was like literally a little retreat. It came at the most magical time for me in my soul. So Bali has like a super special place in my heart. And then I went with a bunch of amazing people, so that was amazing. I really loved Mexico, like Tulum. I love London. Love. What's the best memories you had on this job? I would say going surfing. I've always wanted to learn how to surf, and they were just like, other than like obviously the people, I think the people that I met were the best part of the trip. It made me feel so amazing. But yeah, probably surfing, because I've always wanted to learn how to surf, and I was like, that's so cool that I can be like, yeah, I learned how to surf in Bali. It was just like such an amazing experience. I love Alan Watts. Oh my god, I'm so happy that you said that. I love Alan Watts. Like, I've used to meditate to Alan Watts, like the one where he talks about life, and he's like, just like amazingness. I used to meditate to it when I was living in New York, so like 3 years ago. And then I'd been listening to him since I was super young. I love Alan Watts. If you guys don't know who Alan Watts is, he is a amazing philosopher, I guess you could say. Yeah, philosopher. He's my favorite. I literally have them like all downloaded on my phone, like the best. Okay, so fun fact about my eyebrows. Somebody just asked me who does my eyebrows. Okay, so when I was younger and I started modeling, I always wanted to pluck my eyebrows. I felt like plucking your eyebrows was like, you're a woman. You get to pluck your eyebrows, but I started modeling so young, my agent at the time was like, you're not allowed to pluck your eyebrows because it'll change your look, like you'll go too extreme with it or like something. So he was always like, you're not allowed to pluck your eyebrows. So I've never ever plucked my eyebrows and like they just work. Like you can kind of like see like some hair and stuff, but it just like, I don't know. So just stop plucking your eyebrows. I bit my lip and it hurts. I actually don't go to a hair salon either. I'm like the most low maintenance person ever. I make my mom trim my hair like twice a year. Other than that, I literally do nothing. I do my own manicures. Unless I'm in LA, because I have this one spot that I go to and I love all the people that work there. But I still don't get it done that often. I don't get my hair done. I don't get my eyebrows done. I don't have any plastic surgery or injections. And I do my own nails. Coming back to New York at some point? I hope so. New York is definitely one of those cities that it's like my end game to end up back there. I just love how close it is to home. I have all my like closest people in New York. So yeah, definitely hoping to end up back in New York. Love from Canada back. I'm just wearing like a little tank top and a sweater because I'm freezing. I don't use fake tan, no. I don't use fake tan unless like I'm shooting. So right now I'm probably the palest I've ever been in my life. So before we shoot the Alti campaign, we'll probably wear or like put on a spray tan. We literally got this like Unreal spray tan on Amazon for like $20, and it's called like cotton candy tan or something. And it smells so good, and it actually works so well. I feel like if you want like a darker tan, definitely put it on twice, like layer it. But if you're like just fine with like a natural glow, then I feel like one layer is perfect. Did you move from LA? No, so I still have my place in LA, but I feel like with COVID still being so crazy, especially in Los Angeles, Toronto, like in so many different places, I just want to be respectful of the virus. I know that so many people's lives have been taken from this. I don't want to just be like, okay, cool, I'm flying back to LA and be going, like, have the temptation of like going out with my friends. I don't really think that that's appropriate right now to be partying and like not caring about this thing that's killing people and or getting people really, really sick. So from my point of view, I'm like, you know what? There's no point in me going back there. If I was there, I wouldn't be partying. I wouldn't be hanging out with my friends because I want to respect the virus and the awful things that it's done to families. And I just want to be with my family. I feel like right now with such awful things going on, I want to nest with my family and just be there with them because God forbid anything were to happen to them or my grandparents or get sick or anything. I don't know. For me, I still have my place in LA, but I just want to be home with my family. I will go back to LA soon. Yeah, but I feel like if I'm working from home, from like here, really well, probably more than ever, there's really no point other than just being like in my own house. But like my house or my parents' house is like my house, so I am staying here until further notice. Any books I'm reading right now, I feel like I'm always just reading like poetry books. Yeah, like any poetry book I can get my hands on. What's Alti World? Is that a side project for modeling? It looks aesthetically pleasing. Thank you so much. So me, my mom, my sister, we originally had a boutique clothing line like 7 or 8 years ago, called Alti, which is Alexis and Tiffany combined, which is mine and my sister's names. And then with my modeling and my sister's career, we just kind of like couldn't keep up with it. And we really want to be able to give it our heart and soul. So now with COVID and we're all here together, we thought it was an amazing opportunity to kind of get Alti World back together. This sounds like a girl band, and start a clothing line for you guys. We're really, really excited. So basically the clothing line, we've been working on this since April, because my mom and sister, since March. My mom and sister flew to LA so that we could have some meetings, and then COVID happened and we were thinking about like, okay, should we do it, should we not? And then we decided what a good time, because we're all home together and that's rare to have us all in the same city, let alone country. So for the past, since April, so 8 months, we have been working on Alti World and we're so excited. The designs are so like, we're just so excited because we all have such different styles too. It's fun to be able to like mash them all together and create something for you guys that we're so obsessed with. We wear the clothes like every day and it's so hard not to post in them and be like, but we're shooting the campaign this week, so everything will be coming sooner than you think. My dream car is probably like a vintage Mercedes. Are you gonna do a video on how you edit your Instagram photos? I actually have filters that I use for my Instagram photos. So you can go to lexiwood.shop on Google and you can buy them. I wanted to make them all really affordable and have a lot of different varieties. So when you purchase my filter pack, you get 20 filters. So you get 5 black and white ones, 5 Polaroid inspired ones, 5 based off my 2 homes, New York and LA. My hobby in life is probably just to challenge myself. I only speak English, but I'm learning a different I'm learning another language right now. Yeah. What are my decorating skills like? I'm horrible. What's your go-to vibe in a room? I don't know. I feel like my like aesthetic for interior just like changes all the time. One minute I'm like super eclectic, and then the next minute I'm like super like sterile, have everything just like black and white, and that's it. Right now my place in LA is just all black and white, and then I have like a hot pink neon sign of like a naked girl above my bed, and then a sign that says love next to it. But I think when I move to New York, maybe don't quote me on this because I'll probably change my mind, but I'm thinking of having like color. I'm thinking it. I'm like, New York is so like concrete, and like maybe I'll have color. Sorry, I'm trying to read as many as I can and answer as many as I can. My decorating skills for like parties though is pretty baller, and I had no idea. My like party planning skills are really good. Yeah, I take my photos on an iPhone. So my sister lives in Toronto and I live in Los Angeles most of the time, but with COVID, we are all together at my parents' house. Yeah, it's amazing. Tiffany like works from home, so she'll like live with my parents and she'll come to LA for months and live with me. Yeah, we love it. Tiffany's like the happy-go-lucky like ray of sunshine. She literally like wakes up and she's like, it's a new day, and she's like just so happy to be here. I do know Drake, yes. My favorite hip-hop song at the moment, probably anything by Meg Thee Stallion. I love her. I do not know German, sadly. I think like when I plan on moving to New York, I don't know. I feel like definitely maybe in 2021, I don't know. I feel like 2020 has definitely taught me to just kind of like live in the moment and also just do it. You know what I mean? Like 2020 really, really taught me like, if I want to move to New York, just do it. Like what's going to stop me, you know? Just do what you need to do and do anything that can make you happy. I think especially knowing that like I can work so well remotely as well, and obviously with modeling it's kind of like you have to be on set, but thankfully I can work remotely with that. A lot of clients are trusting my kind of like creative direction with shoots and posting things, and so I'm so lucky. And I think that's one good thing 2020 did teach me, to just have the confidence to just do it. Tell your sister I say what's up. I will. I started modeling when I was like 10 or 11. Thoughts on hockey players and the NHL in general? I honestly don't watch hockey. Yeah, I know that's like pretty bad being Canadian. I feel like that's like as soon as you're born, you're like, should be a hockey fan. I'm just like not really a hockey fan. Kylie, I love you. You guys, I love Kylie. Kylie Ray. That's a real one. Yeah, no, I just don't really like hockey. It's not my preferred sport. My sister, on the other hand, she does. You guys, I'm like shivering as I'm talking because I'm so cold. I need my fireplace to work again. It's funny because I think if anybody else came into this house, they would probably think my house is hot. But I'm freezing. Any advice for aspiring models? I think just focus on what you want, your end goal, and just go for it. It doesn't matter if you hear 1,000 no's. That one yes is really all that matters. And I think I'm super short, so my modeling journey has been really difficult compared to other girls that I know. But I always believed in myself, even if everybody else in the room didn't. And I think that's what you really need to do, is just work your ass off, practice your ass off, practice different lightings in the mirror, so when you're on set, you know exactly like how that lighting's positioned, you know exactly what that's gonna make your face look like, so you can pose accordingly. Pose in the mirror, so when you go to set, you already have those fire poses like just down pat, so that when you do have the opportunity, you really, really take it and make the most out of it. My favorite thing to do on my free time, I feel like, honestly, in the last year, I haven't had any free time, but at night, I have been making myself, put down my work. at like, I just started this week putting down my work at like 8 p.m. But before I was going to like midnight. But now I just kind of like find something random on Netflix and I just kind of relax. But I also love having baths, but only in the winter. And like have like spa music and Epsom salts and like it feels nice. I also bought this this like back massager off Amazon. I'm obsessed with like Amazon faves on like TikTok or like YouTube. And a lot of people were like, oh my god, this back massager is amazing. And I was like, oh, I want a massage, especially like in the winter, you're so like tense. So I bought this like back massager that like heats up and it's so nice. I got it yesterday and I think for the last 24 hours it hasn't come off my back. Other than like take the photo that I took today. Flex my abs. Lexi.psy. Love you. My favorite song? I honestly couldn't pick. I love all the songs off the new Bad Bunny album, and I love all the songs off the new Meg Thee Stallion album. What is your guys' favorite songs? I would love some suggestions. I am 23. Tips for Instagram photos. Have good lighting. I feel like investing in like a ring light off Amazon is literally like the best thing ever. It always like enhances every photo. I feel like finding a good filter, like just adjusting light and stuff, I feel like that always makes everyone's photo look really professional. And then for posing, I feel like, yeah, once again, lighting's everything. And if you like practice in the mirror, there are certain ways that you can like pose to make your body look really good. Yeah, I feel like I always just practice in the mirror. It kind of sounds weird, but practice makes perfect. Oh, thank you so much. Where's Tiffany? Tiffany is in the shower. What turns me on? Nice people. Silly people. People that like don't take life too serious and just kind of like want to be silly together and like have a good time. That's my guy. Megan Thee Stallion or Rihanna? I literally cannot choose. I love Rihanna for so many different reasons. I love her style. I love her music, obviously. And I really, really love all of the brands that she's made. I think that it's so amazing that she took one career and made it into like this huge business and multiple businesses. I just really, really, really respect her. I have a cat hair up my nose. Then of course I love Meg Thee Stallion. So I'm not picking between the two. Oh God, I'm so cold. I need like a heated blanket. What makes you want to move to LA? Move from LA? No, I live in LA still. I do. I feel like I've really confused people because I've been in Toronto for so long. But I do still live in LA. But once again, I just want to respect the virus and like the crazy, awful things that it's done to so many different families and people. I don't really need to be traveling and like doing all this stuff. I feel like with other people's families getting kind of torn up from this virus, I'm thanking my lucky stars and really embracing and just being with mine. And yeah, but I do still live in Los Angeles. But I've just been home during COVID. Move away from LA to NYC. I feel like I will always like go back to LA. I'll always kind of like work there. I'll always have a lot of my close friends there. But I don't know, New York just has like this thing. I love it. But like, who knows? I may stay in LA for a couple more years. I also think that the people in LA and New York are completely different. I feel like my friends, I want to put this out there, I found a really amazing group of people, but LA is known with everyone to be a very like, not even dog eat dog, just like clout chasing, like fake friends, like, and that's just like not who I am. I crave deep relationships. And when I lived in New York, I made so many of them, and thankfully I've made so many of them in LA as well. But I know it doesn't matter where in the world I am, those friendships that I have in LA will always be with me. So yeah, I just feel like the interactions that you have with people are just completely different from LA and New York. I have never had any work done. I think it's like pretty wild when people are like, oh, Lexi's had so much work done. I literally have learned how to wear makeup, and I've really, really, really grown into my face. I 1000%, if I had anything done, I literally tell you guys like basically everything. I spill the tea all the time. And I would 1000% always tell you guys. I feel like if I chose to have a procedure, I'd be very proud that I had it, and I would tell you. So it's a little bit disheartening when I see so many people talking about how I've had all this work done, but I completely understand why they would. I think especially in today's culture and day and age, so many people get so much work done, but I feel like, yeah, it's just not me. If I wasn't gonna get work done, honey, I wouldn't have a small A cup, let me tell you. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh my god, don't even apologize, because once again, I completely understand why people ask. Like, I completely understand. So you don't even have to apologize. It just is hard for me to see when like all these other accounts are talking about how I've had so much surgery, and I don't want to like be like, no, I haven't, and like fight back with them. What this fluff needs to leave my nose alone. My sweater is also like really fluffy. Yeah, no, so I just haven't had any work done. I'm like, I don't know how to prove it. I love this sweater. It's really, really, really fluffy, but it's made out of recycled goods. So, yeah, it's the recycled collection with Pretty Little Thing, and it's the comfiest, coziest thing I've ever felt on my body. And I think everybody should go and buy one. I stole it from my sister, but I'm like, I gotta put you guys on this, because one, you're saving the environment, and two, it's comfy. I love your boobs, are amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I think being natural is just good, and of course I'll have like insecurities, but I'm never ever going to kind of like change who I am for that, or like get a boob job because I get DMs of random people telling me I need to. That's just not who I am. It's just, yeah, not me. But yeah. Cheers to growing up, the glow up. Do you guys hear my sister's book? You and Tiffany should upload more YouTube videos. Oh my gosh, I know. We've been so busy with so much other work stuff and but getting ready for the launch of Alti World, that we have just been like up to our eyeballs in work. But we're definitely going to kind of film a whole thing about Alti World and answer all the questions about it and tell you guys exactly what it is. And we are definitely going to try to get back on it. By the way, somebody messaged me last time. They're like, oh my god, you guys should do a podcast. You want to? Connor. You guys, Connor is one of my best friends. Actually, Connor is my like actual day one. Like, I'm not joking. I met Connor like the first week I moved to Los Angeles, like 4 years ago. Connor is the best person ever. I love you. BFF for life. Exactly. Day ones. Yeah, Connor's the best person ever. I feel like Connor's also probably gone through like the most with me. He's seen me in all of my different stages of life. All the boys I've dated. Connor has been there. For who did you get your eyes from, mom or dad? I think probably both. Both of my parents have really, really light eyes. I think my dad's eyes are a little bit lighter than my mom's, but they both have like really blue eyes. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. Thoughts on the Grammy nominations? I honestly haven't really like seen any of them, but I did know that The Weeknd got snubbed, and I think that he's really, really, really talented, and that definitely shouldn't have happened.
Are you ready in like 2 minutes? I'm just gonna get changed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like a huge Weeknd fan. I think he's super, super talented.
Yeah, I'm into.
I love French fries so much, actually. I did an interview when I was like 15 or something. 16 maybe. And one of the questions was like, what's your favorite food? And in the interview, I literally was like, my favorite food's French fries. Potatoes. I was like, I don't care. I love potatoes. I love French fries. I love curly fries. I love like, and I went on and on and on about how many different types of French fries I love. Fun fact. What's my favorite season of the year? Probably spring, because you can still wear like cute cozy sweaters, but also like not like shorts and stuff, you know? Hi.
Hi.
Are you hanging out with me? Or are you stealing something from my room?
No, it's mine. Nobody can see me, right?
No. Oh, they can see you in the mirror.
Shut up.
That was funny.
I didn't think.
My lips are like Mick Jagger's. Thank you so much. Today's my birthday. I love you so much. Happy birthday, Matthew. Ha 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 ha. never visited Texas, I don't think.
What's up, Texas?
Do you share rooms? No, Tiffany, I have like a really big closet, and Tiff and I did laundry last week, and my closet, we were so busy that she didn't have time to put hers away, so she literally put it in my closet.
Like just the basket?
Like just like her like basket pile of clothes, so that her room, so it's away from her, because her room doesn't have a giant closet. I mean, it's still a really good sized closet though.
Yeah.
It's
just that it's like out of my way. I
have been to Paris.
Imagine if we shared a room.
Oh my god, that'd be a hoot.
That'd be wild. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I've never had braces, no. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. I hope that you guys have an amazing night. I'm sending you all so much love and light.